It's the Urban Dialog series. Students from the Metropolitan College of New York's Masters in Public Administration program were here with grassroots leaders to participate in this latest installment featuring Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr.
Our mission is to educate students to become servant leaders in their communities and in the governmental agencies across the city of agency and non-governmental agencies.
Following his introduction, Diaz Jr. shared about his years as borough president since winning in a special election in 2009. He shared some of the accomplishments that include a revved-up economy, green development, and the staggeringly low crime statistics as homicide rates plummet to under 100 for the 6th year straight. This compared to 653 homicides in 1990 alone. He admits there's more work to be done as someone born and raised in the Bronx with experience as a state assembly member in Albany before taking on his current role. He talked to the crowd about after-school programs and the challenges in engaging and inspiring young people enrolled in public education when it relates to life skills. He also said that at his upcoming State of the Borough speech, he'll be making an announcement with the parents of Lisandro Guzman Feliz, the young man who was brutally murdered outside a bodega, allegedly at the hands of Trinitario's gang members.
I appreciate the fact that he could just sit and have a conversation with someone just like you and me, and it's amazing. And I think it's relatable. And he comes from the past, and he's from the Bronx. He represents the Bronx. And hopefully he will help me open up a youth arts center and a boxing gym.
He also addressed gentrification, spending time to look at the pros and cons with the audience, as well as metrics called AMI used for affordable housing that can potentially leave out two-income families where both heads of households are working full-time jobs and making minimum wage.
All the questions were pertinent to how people feel in New York City. Everything from economic development to displacement and gentrification, which was big here, to how these adults feel about what the future prospects are for our youth.
There was a question on housing the homeless, where he shared concerns about how the city is addressing it, suggesting that resources needed may not be getting applied to the areas it can make the most difference.
My takeaway from this is that I'm so happy that there are so many Bronxites and New Yorkers who are advancing their education, number one. And number two, that they feel a sense of purpose and a need to want to give back, and they're paying attention.
And now professors at the school, Danielle Jones, a regional director for the New York State Comptroller's Office, and Deputy Borough President Marika Scott-McFadden, both say these talks provide students with networking opportunities that can lead to jobs.
So this is an accelerated program. It's rigorous, 1 year, but you're done with your master's degree program, and I was excited to participate.
They bring great speakers like the borough president. The faculty is just as much. Here we have the deputy borough president, who's also a faculty member. So students get to engage with those that they see in their community, as well as the leaders that they'll be working with throughout their careers.
With his State of the Borough speech just days away, these students got a preview of what his speech will be and some of his priorities in the year to come. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.